hopefully you can hear me. That is cardio wrapped up, watching the controversial map that broke the zombies community. I put up a close friends story on Instagram. Unfortunately, it's for close friends, guys, so people watching this video, maybe one or two of you on there, but I put some questionable content on there, stuff that I could definitely get cancelled. But this wasn't cancelable, which was good, surprising for me, to be fair. But yeah, I always watch, for someone who owns a gym, if I don't need to engage, so I'm a gym owner, I have a fair few clients. The wall behind me is my clients that have got off stage. I speak about bodybuilding all fucking day. So when I don't need to, I don't. So yeah, COD Zombies is the cardio watch right now. It has been before, to be fair. If I'm at home, I'll do cardio, play games of FIFA until I get pissed off. If I'm here, it'll be watching a YouTube video. My brain needs more stimulus. Like people that watch like Netflix and shit, I don't know, I'm not really into TV. YouTube is my usual go-to, but not like fitness YouTube, more so like gaming, Call of Duty Zombies, like Witcher 3, I think what else. Yeah, I'm a bit of a geek, like Oblivion Remastered, I need to play more. Played a bit yesterday for the first time in like 2 weeks, but I'm a bit of a geek, to be fair, when it comes to like gaming shit. Like in an ideal world, I don't work and I just play games all day, but then, no, I wouldn't. If that would be my dream when I was 14. I got into coaching, funnily enough, to basically give myself enough money to be able to buy FIFA points for FIFA. So yeah, that's actually quite fair. I think I didn't get into coaching for that, but it was like I'd sell some training plans and I'd promote them like in September before FIFA comes out, and then I was like, hell yeah, I've got 100 quid that I can spend when the new FIFA comes out. So yeah, so I didn't have to beg my mum when I was like 16 or 15, being like, hey mum, can I have some FIFA points? So yeah, that's that. But either way, into steps. I always will do cardio into steps. For the main reason why heart rate will stay elevated. So for example, when I do my cardio, my heart rate will be usually around 130 to 135 beats per minute. And I've been doing cross trainer. I would usually do Stairmaster, but with my knee, and like it's probably at this point for me, like knee-wise and also how heavy I am. Even though I'm like pretty skinny for myself, like condition-wise, I'm still 110 kilos, so I've got 240 like ish pounds. So it means that basically I do my cardio, get my heart rate up, do that for the time that I'm doing, and then when I go into my walk, my heart rate stays elevated. So in my head I'm thinking, oh, I can burn more calories, and it kind of is the case. So I just do literally 15-minute steps, nothing major. Heart rate stays about 105 to 110 beats per minute because it's staying elevated, which it wouldn't usually be if I've just gone for like a normal walk. So it's almost like killing two birds with one stone, because I can keep my heart rate up while keeping moving and get my steps done. So this is still steps, this isn't cardio. I don't class this as cardio or anything like that. As you shouldn't class them together. If your coach has you doing steps and cardio, ask, but 99 times out of 100, it should be separate. So yeah, because there's a big difference. This is not cardio, like I said, this is just walking around. Going for a nice walk with my mum today. Got my haircut at 2 o'clock. So get my haircut, then I'll go for a nice stroll, probably a good 6,000 to 7,000 step walk with my mum. That should put me with basically maybe 1,000, 2,000 steps in the evening, which would be a nice evening walk on my own. Sinai, my girlfriend, has gone home for the next few days, or she's back tomorrow. So I have the house basically to myself yesterday, and then likewise tonight, which is cool. So yeah, all good. Literally gonna just finish off these steps. Future clients have checked in, so I'll start listening to them. Then I'm gonna have my first meal, 65 grams of weight, fantastic meal. So that's my first meal, and then I'm gonna accompany it with a white monster for dessert. So yeah, that is that. But yeah, that's that, guys. I'll finish off these steps and then show you my meal. Yeah, don't have a carb by the way today, guys, till 4 p.m. Sick. Here we go. Right, so Hubert, that'll be quite funny on the edit. What's the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing, expecting a different outcome. I'm doing the exact same thing. The camera just fell and it like bounced and bounced. It survived, I think. So yeah, I'm doing the exact same thing, balancing it again. Hoping it doesn't fall. So yeah, first meal. Now I am sponsored by Conte, however, we also self-perform. So I rotate. I either, if I'm at home, I have this meal as a shake, because basically I get the Conte Repair for free. I also think it digests a bit better, and I also think in general, like, the quality of the whey is a bit better, the macros are a little bit better. But just based off the fact that I'm here at the gym, my first meal is a little bit different. So I said my first meal, sorry, my second meal. So basically, my rest days, if I'm at home, it's repair, so repair whey, into my usual egg-based meal with egg whites and turkey rashers. But because I'm here till, last month it was 1:30, now it's 1 o'clock. I'll see, I've got a chicken-based meal with me, but I might not have time to be able to go home and make that meal. So what I was running on when I was here was my whey as a paste, and then having my chicken, because the chicken's obviously a little bit lower volume in comparison. So like those two meals, if I was at home, I'd do the shake into the eggs, so it's a bit more volume, therefore I'm not fucking starving. But because I'm here, I'm going to do the whey as a whey paste, a bit more volume, and then I'll have my chicken, which is a little bit lower volume, so it basically means that I'm not stood around thinking, why the fuck have I not ate? So yeah, first meal, literally 65 grams of whey. That is it. You know when people say, oh, pro fats, bro? I'm not even on pro fats, bro, I'm just pro. Trenches, I've been deployed. So yeah, and literally for no reason, I'm just doing this for fun. And it is fun. I swear guys, it's fun. So yeah, this is the meal. That's that. I'm gonna, like I said, accompany it with a lovely white monster afterwards. So yeah, and then crack on with the rest of this morning's check-ins. Got 2 startups to get through. Sam Tolley signed up with me start of the year, and then he has to stop because he was getting surgery. Surgery's not happened, so he's getting started to sign back up. And then I have a client from I thought it was Kuwait gym, Oxygen gym. It's not. It's actually a UK based gym. I've already got the guy from Kuwait signed up. Too many sign up guys, that's what it is, honestly. Coaching this last like couple of weeks. I think the client's doing well, content on Instagram is doing better because I'm a little bit leaner. And yeah, I'm just milking the algorithm, guys. I'm actually a shit coach. Like, I don't even know why people listen to me, it's crazy. But people just decide to pay me, and I'm not gonna say no to money, am I? Oh God, right, I'll leave that, bye-bye. Right, so next meal, that is my shift done. So it's weird saying shift at your own place, isn't it? Like, it's my gym, but yeah, Finn's tagged in, making sure I've got everything. Yeah, I have. So 1:20, next meal. In an ideal world, I would probably eat this at half 12, but I had work to do, and as a result, like, it's one of those, I actually find meal timings are almost irrelevant when you're not eating that much food. It really doesn't matter. Like, as long as it's not like 60 minutes in between meals, like, it's cool. I'm still getting an NPS spike through the rest of the day. So yeah, we have again, guys, you know pro fats, don't do pro fats, we just do pro. So literally 150 grams of cooked chicken, so it's like 52 protein from chicken, I'm pretty sure, which is cool. That is it, literally nothing else. Usually this meal would be 1 egg, 250 egg white, and then 2 turkey rashers, but instead it is just chicken, which is sound, like, that's cool. So next meal is probably about 4 o'clock after a walk, so a good 6,000 step walk. That'll already put me about 11-ish K, done 40 minutes cardio, and I got up at 5 AM, and I have had nothing but protein, no fats, 5 carb or whatever the trace carb is from the whey. And yeah, I'm gonna feel fucking great. I say I feel great. I feel sound, I feel fine. People make out that they feel the way they feel based off food, and it's like, you feel the way you feel based off composition. I'm pretty lean, but I'm not like shredded. I felt worse when I'm shredded eating 4,000, 5,000, 6,000 calories than I do now eating 1,600, 1,700, because I'm not shredded yet. I don't need to be. That's the thing I said earlier. I don't need to be like getting leaner, but I'm just like, oh, might as well have a bit of fun. So yeah, that's that. Cool, sound. Gonna enjoy this huge meal. It's gonna take me a good half hour to eat. I want to be late to my hairdressers because I'm too many meals, bro. I'm still eating. So why are you late, bro? Meal took me so long to eat. Oh, really? How long did it take? 60 seconds. Okay, so before. Yeah. Okay. You ready? Sick edit. You're gonna skip and you're gonna see an after. Spoiler alert. I get my haircut every week. It's gonna look the same. Okay. You know what? I'll tell a lie. I don't know if you can see that lighting wise. Ooh. Yeah. Okay, you know what? Sometimes, you know, you just get a quick bit of a like a revive from a haircut. I get my haircut every week, so I never really get that feel. But I got a little bit off the top, pushed up on the top, hairline still somehow present. Clearly, I haven't taken enough gear, so that is an incentive towards taking more gear. I think I'm getting told off for parking. here I need to get driving. I parked in front of someone's house and they've just come out. Okay, I'm gonna drive. I'm gonna drive off. Head down, don't say anything, don't say anything. Okay, cool, got away with that. It was a woman anyway, not that she ain't gonna say anything to me. Fucking £245, fucking shredded, bro, fuck off. Sorry, that's the 100 milligrams of Trent that's in my system right now, guys. Those aren't my true thoughts, that's the Trent. So yeah, haircut acquired. I am now en route to my mum's office. So kind of back to where I used to live pretty much. I'm going for a nice walk because my girlfriend, like I said, has gone home. So usually my rest day walk partner would be my girlfriend, but instead I've swapped her for my mum. For better or for worse, we'll decide. To be fair, actually maybe better because I was just me and mum just speak about football. That's all we speak about. And actually, we had already a long catch up with her, so it'll be nice. So yeah, I'll get my mum on camera just because who the fuck does? If you've tuned into a Reset video and you don't want to see Abster, my mum, I'm disappointed, guys. Okay, so get my mum on camera, go for a nice walk, box off some steps, take dog for a walk. What's not to love? Yes, people. So next meal. Got back from a walk with my mum. It was lovely. Hopefully you can hear me. Might have to shout. Yeah, next meal. First carbs going in. 5 o'clock, guys. Not the best. Not the best. To be fair, I probably should have brought this meal. Timing wise, I say that it doesn't really make a difference. To be fair, like I've still got another meal. I've got another 4 meals to get in basically. But 2 of which are protein servings. One's a Ninja Creamy because I happen to, because my girlfriend isn't here, I can now pass as homosexual. Sorry to any homosexuals out there, I'm not allowed to make jokes about being gay, but I do think creamies are questionable. They're a bit feminine. I'm feminine, that's what it is. Sorry to any feminines or gays. I'm on your side, clearly. You can't make a joke about anything nowadays. Probably getting cancelled for that. Who cares? So yeah, creamy final meal with 5 grams of dark chocolate. Low. Meal before, 2 bagel thins, 2 25 beef mince, 2 turkey rashers, and some lettuce. That's like my direct carbs. Meal after this is the same as the before meal, so chicken, just literally 150 grams cooked. And then this meal is a nice meal, so nice, guys. 50 grams of oats, 70 grams of whey. Do I get dark chocolate in this meal? Yes, I didn't have dark chocolate in my first meal, which I usually would. So 5 grams of dark chocolate. Hench amount of dark chocolate, guys. Shout out, by the way, Finn brought me the Mossaroff Privat. Private? That's not how you spell private. Privat chocolatiers. Yes, I've had this before. It's Finn got it, so he gave me a block. A block gave me a bar, even though a block would last me a fucking month of how low my food is. So yeah, that with, so I don't even know what I got to, with some fruit, and that's that. Yeah, whey, fruit, oats, jobs are good in. So yeah, I always will backload my food on rest days. I've done it since like my first prep. Admittedly, I've actually been even worse with backlogging it or backloading it before. So like I've had it before, like I'll have my first meal at like 1 o'clock. But because I'm doing 6 meals, I do have to get my meals in a little bit earlier, which is fine. It's no complaints from me, it's all good. So basically I'm now eating every 2 hours basically, or not even, yeah, like every 90 minutes to 2 hours, which is cool. But usually this meal would be about an hour before, but who cares? It's what it is. My food's not high enough and I don't have carbs back to back. So yeah, step-wise, should actually check. I didn't have my phone on me on my treadmill, on the treadmill earlier, so I need to add like 2,000 steps, and my Oura-ring's been dead. So I've done, drum roll please, 11,000 steps, which basically puts me at, as you can see there, like my usual, which is a bit above my usual, I say my usual average. My usual average on my phone, but my Oura-ring is what I usually go off. But it's not been charged today because I got up at fucking 5 AM. I was like, fuck, I forgot to charge my Oura-ring. But my average steps are around like 12.5 to 14k. And then 1 to 2 times per week, I'll do like a bit of a higher step day for no other reason than I just out and about moving around. So that might be like an 18 to 20k steps sort of day, which is cool. I've always been someone who moves. Even when I was 130-ish kilos, I was still doing steps like consistently. Like before my knee injury, my average steps in 2023 was 12,000. Like it was 11,956. Which is crazy, like so close to my 12k target, which was my prep target, which I basically kept saying. And then my step target of last year, before my knee injury, was 10,000, and I legitimately, my average steps from like January to August was like, honestly, like 10,204 or something. Because believe it or not, because I'm a full-time online coach and a half-time awful comedian who is incredibly cringy, I basically do my same routine daily. So yeah, in the oats I do 20 grams of prepare, and then I do 50 grams of whey paste, or whey drip as people call it. I think that's the new one that people will be calling wheys and shit. Like whey drip, that's these kids nowadays fucking don't even know. Either way, I make the whey into a paste and I put it on the fruit. So yeah, for the fruit of choice, raspberries and berries. However, I am a berry hater. I think berries in oats don't taste too good. I don't know what it is. I think it's because the oats are warm. If the oats were cold, it'd be a bit different. But I do 75 grams of berries, raspberries, and 20. I said berries. I said berries. Yeah, no. Basically, I do blueberries and raspberries. Okay. So yeah, the blueberries I do 25 grams of, because like I said, I don't really think they're that good in oats personally. I just don't like the taste of them, which is funny because in previous diets I fucking love blueberries. So yeah, anyway, as you can tell, my brain is not working. I'm slow as fuck. I feel like I'm deep into prep, which, to be fair, after doing the amount of expenditure, being up at 5 and deciding to do no carbs till 5 o'clock, I have no choice other than fun and vibes. I think it's probably best if I stop the camera and get this meal in, because my brain's probably not going to work. So yeah, get this meal in. I'm then going to have sunbed, top up the tan, which will be cool, and then I'm going to got a little bit more work to do. Had a call with Jacob on the way to walk with my mum, a little coaching kind of catch up, general sort of chit chat, which is cool. Jacob's doing really, really well, which is sick, like really, really good with the business. And then yeah, everything else, guys, is class. Like today's been a sick day. I'm scrambling. I've had a few startups to get through, and yeah, I need to get sheets done for another startup for tomorrow. And then I've had another guy sign up. I've got an application to do, so I've got a bit of work to do, but not a lot. Maybe an hour tops. So sunbed, hour, power hour work, small walk, just to box off some steps. Meal, or maybe meal walk, depending on kind of how things go time-wise. And then another meal, chill, creamy. Jobs are good. Sound cool. Right, so if it was any other diet, I'd probably be saying, as mentioned earlier, like cream of rice, oats, anything like that in a diet. Like previously, I've always been like, fucking give me loads of it, bro. Yeah, I'd probably have that. And then honestly, off season, like just rice, simple. I'm quite like a rice-based sort of dude when it comes to carbohydrates. I like potatoes, but like eventually it gets just too much volume-wise. And like sourdough would be another one. But my food choices stay pretty much the exact same, like prep or off season, obviously just the quantities don't change. And when I'm dieting, I will have more oats or cream of rice just due to volume, preference, and just general satiety. So yeah, and then when I'm in off season, like I don't really have those foods. I'd maybe have cereal instead or something like that. And maybe just lower volume, easier to get in carbohydrate sources. So yeah. Okay, so next meal. No surprise with what the meal is. I've already leaked the meal, guys. I've already told you guys what the meal is. So we have Sanaya's unlimited chicken. That's what she calls it because she cooks me unlimited chicken. Believe it or not. Sanaya's not here. If she was, you'd know because it'd be a Reese. Close the fridge. But that's what you get for having a girlfriend who cooks your chicken, and to be fair, soon to be wife probably. Yeah, oh my god, 150 grams on the dot. I just put it down, I grabbed a big handful, chicken juice on fingers, who cares? Not going to get judged because no one's here to judge me. Do what the fuck I like, alright? Yeah, huge meal. Can't wait to show you guys me eating the meal. It would take me another minute. So yeah, that's that. Cool. I'm not going to show you the guys. I'm not going to show you eating the meal because you don't need to see me eat. Okay. I say it all the time. The weirdest thing with like the videos where people watch other people eat, I find it fucking strange. Yeah. Yes, guys. So we are back at the HQ. I feel like every single time I'm speaking on this, I'm like either in a different top, topless or whatever, but it's summer, and I think probably just taking a fucking load of Glen and being pretty lean. My body temperature's all over the place. Like, I go out, I'm wearing a hoodie or a jumper because I get cold, and then I come in and I'm like, fucking hell, the house is hot. Yeah, DMP guys, that's what it is. Just paid £2.50 to watch the game because the only stream I could find is by American commentators, and I'm not watching. I can't listen to American commentators. I know I've got a lot of American clients and some American watchers, so I appreciate you guys, but when it comes to football, I can't listen to you guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's tragic. Like, it's awful. Any other sport, it's okay, but football, it's unacceptable. So yeah, sorry. But yeah, either way, final meal. We have the 2 bagel thins, so 50 gram of carb going in here, which is nice. I always will try to situate like carbs kind of later. Oh, fucking hell. 2-0 Spain. 2-0 Spain. Yamal Ballon d'Or, oh my god. Yeah, I'll always try and situate some carbs in the latter part of the day, just because of sleep, and more so, to be fair, sleep. Whenever I diet, before, my sleep gets absolutely fried. And to be fair, my sleep has not been great, but I've actually been able to get sleep. To a decent extent. Last night was a bit more challenging, but yeah. So we've got 2 sesame bagels. I'll show you the meal. It looks like I've absolutely. I can't even. Can I show you it with my face? There we are. I've incinerated things as usual. Like that. That's a turkey rasher. Turned it into a fucking turkey frosty. Like, yeah, frosty. Put it in the air fryer too long, guys. Oh no. I always seem to get told off for how much I overdo shit. I've always liked stuff kind of like well done. Admittedly, that's a little bit more than well done. Not the nicest, but who cares? So yeah, that's the meal. Spain 2-0 up. Marino, I think, has just scored. I didn't even see the first goal. I was fucking paying for the stream. Who scored? Let's have a look. Let's have a watch. That was a look and watch. I said, let's have a watch. Let's see. Let's have a look. Nico Williams, decent player to be fair. Good finish. Only seems to score for Spain. Bro's got like 7 goals in La Liga or something. Like, yeah, or something. I know he's got goal return in the league's good shit. So yeah, that's that. I'll leave it there. I'm gonna have this meal, and then yeah, catch you with the next meal, guys. Okay guys, so hopefully you can hear me. I just have the air fryer on, and I also have, you would not have been able to hear that. I have the air fryer on, and I also have my creamy on. So just making my meals for tomorrow, because I am on the, there's no chance of doing last year. Also, another outfit change. Count how many times I've swapped my clothes. Luckily, Sinai does my washing. I really do need to marry her. So, final meal is, this is my meals for tomorrow. I prep my meals when I'm on the gym shift early, so I basically don't, so I can get my meals in, believe it or not. So pre and post workout meal is currently at 60 grams of cream of rice, both pre and post. That is the highest carb meal that I have on training days, and there's training days where I don't do post workout carbs. Which is really nice. Now, there's a potential chance that I might be having a high day tomorrow. Entirely depends on body weight. And I say a chance, a small chance. Probably will do Saturday. Saturday's a rest day, into Sunday, Sunday training day. Do high day both days, which would be cool. But otherwise, making my final meal. Making my meals for tomorrow, Monday. I need to go to bed. I am shattered. So yeah, final meal is getting good. No. Not final meal, tomorrow's meals getting made, which will be cool. And then we are having my creamy, yeah, fantastic. This is the dark chocolate quantity. No, I'm joking, a bit more. It's that, and I have to weigh it out because this is different dark chocolate to what I'm used to. You weigh it out, where's the scale? Spot on. There we are. That's the dark chocolate. So yeah, I'm going to show you the creamy in a second, guys. Stay tuned. Oh my god. Okay, so final clip of the YouTube video, I imagine. You have to put this down so I can actually get it out. So we have, ignore the mess. Get out from the thumbnail. We have 70 grams of whey and like tiny bit of dark chocolate into a creamy. I have become everything I once hated. Clearly my test is not high enough because yeah, I'm having creamies, bro. What the fuck? So yeah, total macros for today: 320 protein, 100-ish carb, and 30. It says 36 fat, but the beef burgers I have half the fat, so it's basically like 30-ish fat. So yeah, lovely day's worth of food. Fucking feeling it. It's weird. I wake up in the middle of the day. I'm like, I wake up early. I'm like, I feel good. And then when I start to get tired, that's when I'm like, oh god, feeling a bit battered. But hey, it is what it is. So that's the video. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what more content you want me to do. I'm going to do a raw training session, just like literally just a one-off training session. Probably pull or push soon. I've been training with people, so I quite like doing the videos on my own because it's a little bit more, well, like not talking to them, just talking to the camera. So that'll be something that I can get sorted. But we have obviously a few days in the life. Going to rinse the content while I'm staying like pretty lean. And then otherwise, yeah, sound. I'm happy, which is all good. So yeah, spot on, guys. That's that. Hope everyone enjoys. That's that. I'm having the meal. I'm going to bed. See you later. Peace. Bye bye.